Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Corey with My Healing Crafts, and I came on today to do just a simple video. I was watching a video from Tracy Fox, and she made a couple of cute little notebooks, and this is the one that I made that I kind of followed along with her video. Other than this, I got something that was a little too big. But anyways, so it's basically, this decorative paper, which I can't remember if this is her digital or not, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And I went ahead and just took and covered the back, and then I did a bunch of just decorative papers, and then just took a piece of paper from a 12 by 12 that actually kind of went along with it. And then I put on some lace on the front, and then a label that I actually made, and put in some eyelets and everything. And it's really super simple, and I would actually like to show you like how easy it is. So I went ahead and I did a few of these ahead of time. I prepped, so this is cereal boxes, and I went and took my sanding block and I just sanded it all down so that the shine wasn't so much. And then what I did was I actually took two of them and I glued them together like this. So then I have this blank slate on both sides to work with for the front and the back as well. And it made it really, really thick, which is really nice. So it's not like flimsy and all that. So like I said, I went ahead and did that. And that's just so that if you don't have chipboard or whatever, you could actually do this. And I believe the size on this is about, it's an interesting size. Hold on, I'm a little off. So it is about, 7.5 by, let's see, 4.25. So that's the size of the notebook that I am doing. And these are the front papers that I'm going to do. This is another 12 by 12 paper sheet that I actually cut up and for the front. And then I have my plain papers that I've already pre-cut as well. And then this is my back paper to kind of go with it as well. And so we're going to start off by getting the front and the back ready. And like I said, I just took some paper and I just cut it down. Easy peasy, right? So we'll go ahead just so that it can start, hopefully drying before we start all this. And just going to go ahead and glue this down. Oh, and the other thing that I'll let you know, after I glued these together, I actually took my ink and I just ran it across like this so that it's nice and dark. And I did it on both the front piece and the back piece as well. Come on, glue. Let's go. Get down. All right. Hopefully we'll start squeezing out something. Oh, maybe I should have this upside down. It doesn't want to come out. Okay. It's very thick right now. Hey, this is my tacky glue and it's just going a little funky. Anyways, we're just going to go ahead and squeeze out the glue all over, making sure we have good coverage on it. And like I said, she did a really great job of making these cute notepads, because she makes them for her journals all the time. So I thought I would just, hey, I'll give it a try. Why not? And I want this one to be my front. So I'm going to go ahead and line it up because I already, did the work of pre-cutting the paper. And it doesn't matter if if both of your pieces of cardboard don't necessarily line up, you're really not going to notice once you get all of your papers on. But now I'm just going to get the back side of this one on, and then we'll do the other one. So I want to say welcome to, everybody, whether you're a returning subscriber or not. If you're new, I appreciate my subscribers and even the ones that stop by my channel just to watch. I appreciate the comments and the likes and all of that. So a big thank you to all of you. We really appreciate it. And I really appreciate it. And it really does help when you leave a comment and a thumbs up and all that. So I do appreciate it. Appreciate the support. All right, guys. These would make really cute Christmas gifts of people who like to make lists all the time. So we'll just put that along. Oh, I did it wrong. Ha! Okay, well, that's cool. We're just switching it up now because that was supposed to be the backside to that paper because those go together. That's all right. We'll just put it on here. Not a problem. None of it's a problem. See? Just go with it. Just switch it up. It's all good. So yeah, for anybody who likes to make lists or take notes, this would be a really cute idea and super easy to make. And you could do some fun papers in it. So again, just get that on and line it up. So it looks really good. And then we'll just kind of make sure it's all lined up. Any glue squirting out, you just wipe it up. Not a big deal. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do this one. And like I said, the cereal box, if you do the two on top of each other, actually makes it really thick. So nice and sturdy. I mean, you could do some really cute, you could do some themed paper to go along with your journals, put in a cute notebook like this. And I really wanted it to be super thick. I could have done just one cereal box, but I kind of figured it would work really well if I did the two of them so that it was nice and firm, so that when you are writing on it, you actually have a really nice sturdy surface to write on with this. So just kind of move that part of my paper. Cool. And then that's that. And then so when she did this, she took a scrap piece of paper and she, did a little template. And what I did was I did a scrap piece of paper to the size of the top of the notepad. And then I folded it in half, and then I folded it again. And that gave me to where I have even spaces on my holes for when I go to press the holes. So it just helps you out on that part. And that way you can actually put this on and then mark it and punch out your holes on it. And it's not going to matter. I mean, you can figure out what your front side and your back side are going to look like. But this way you can kind of see how easy that would be. So then we take our crocodile and we line up those holes and we punch it out. And I need to poke it out. Why is it that stuff never likes to come out on its own? Who really knows? So then we'll go ahead and punch out that one. Then I'll do the other one. And it does, I mean, even with, because I use thicker scrapbooking paper, it makes it super thick when you're done. But again, it's so nice. I really like the way this turned out, and I liked how she did it. There is a difference. I mean, she was going to use like the ring binding on one of her notepads, and then she used twine on the other, and all I have is this cotton stuff. So, and then she showed a little trick, because on the video she didn't make it with the width in between so that it wouldn't fold open easily. So we're going to use her little trick that she talked about. So I have this bag of eyelets right here. I'll just get out 4 of them, and we'll get ready to put those in. I think this gives it a really nice look of a finished look on the top of your journal if you can use your eyelets like this. Oh, and there is a little trick I'll show you, because my edges are not 100% like perfect, and I'll show you what I did just so it's a smooth look, and that way you don't have to like cut it. But just going to get these in really quick, and then I'll show you what I did. Cool. Now we'll do this one. Wait, I gotta decide. Do I want that on the inside or outside? Ooh, I think I am gonna have actually this on the outside now. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, squish it down. Just a really nice feature. Okay. And all I did was I took my sanding block, and I did it one way, and then I did it the other way. And it just kind of helps take off the excess paper that is there. Because that was my biggest thing, is I made a mess when I was sanding all of the cereal boxes and all that. But if there's any of your papers that are just bigger, I just, like I said, ran my sanding block across it, and it just kind of takes it down so that it's not as noticeable. And then you can take your ink along it if you wanted to clean that, give it a nice little edge afterwards. But just helps take down some of that paper. And we'll do this one really quick. Okay. All right, and kind of roughs it up and kind of makes it look really nice. I'm just going to hurry and get this in the garbage. All right, perfect. So now this is the front, and this will be the back side now. And what we want to do is take all our papers, and you can line it up on either or. But what I did was I basically lined it up to the top a bit, right? And then hopefully we'll see if I can get through all this. We'll see how strong I am. So we marked it, and then we're just going to take it, because I'm not sure how many papers I have in here, just quite a few. So went through all that. Perfect. Okay. And then we shall get it all lined up again and punch through on the hole and punch it through. Perfect. Okay. And now let's clean that up. And we shall do the next part, which is I just laid it just on top like this and like this, and then I got out my cotton right here, and I took out a length, and then I just matched up the other length just like this. And just to keep it all together, I meant to keep it all together. Put it through one hole, then through the other hole, just like this. And then we're going to go through all our paper, just so it doesn't want to run away from us. Right. Like, oh no, that means all of you through at once. Come on now. Okay. Let's cooperate. Let's make this easier. Got that one paper. Okay. Let's go. Sure, have the paper sitting nice and pretty. All right. We're through that one. And then we're going to get through this one. This cotton is not wound very well, but at least I can use it. I think this is one. Oh, actually, I want it this way. Sorry. I got to redo. I think I got this cotton from the dollar store. So. Okay. And then through all this. Come on through. Come through. Keep it all together. Come on. All through. Perfect. All right. Let's not pull it all the way through. Okay. And then we're going to simply just take it into the next ones, just like this. And like this. And I think eventually, if I do go to make these as gifts, I want to come up with a different way to bind it. But I really still trying to figure out everything in this room, since I actually now am in a room, and it's kind of frustrating because I feel like I can't find anything. But so we're going to tie it off in a bow, and I used this marker to give the gap because she just used her regular pencil and it wasn't enough to make it flip. And last time I used this marker and it was a little bit thicker on the other one. Granted, I put more papers in this one, but it still left a pretty big gap. So I'm just going to simply tie this off as tight as I can, make a little bow, and then I'll just double knot it. Okay. And then pull it out and we'll see if that's enough for it to see. Looks really nice when you flip it, and then you can write your notes. And so I have some stuff right here as for the embellishment. So this is part of the lace that I dyed on one of my videos, and I thought it would be cute to actually put some of that here, and then use I was going to use another homemade tag that I made, or actually it's a faux stamp, like, you know, that you would send in the mail. I watched a video and learned how to do that, but I was torn between these two, and I almost want more color, and I think I want to do this label. This is a Tracy Fox label as well. So I think we're going to just do that because I really like the way it looks. But I'm going to straighten up this side so it's a little straighter. And we'll go ahead and get this glued down and then our label. And then that will be it, guys. I mean, super easy craft here. And a cute idea. Just had to try it. You know, when I did a different video and halfway through my mic stopped working. So I'm a little frustrated. So I'm like, fine, I'll do a different video. So put that down and then put down this label. I mean, you could even embellish these even more if you wanted to. So yeah, have fun with it for sure. All right, here we go. I like it. We just has a little something else to it. And like I said, super easy to make and all of that to where, oh, you didn't like that, did you? I don't think I got enough glue up here. To be honest, I don't think I put any up here of the lace. So, okay, guys, have to tell me what you think because I think it turned out like super cute and all that. So, like I said, here's my first one. Here's the second one. And it just became super cute thing. And I mean, you could, like I did, do the colorful papers in yours as well. This one doesn't have as much papers in it, but like I said, you could fill it up to be like really full. But I think I'll do the closures a little bit different next time. But I just hope that you guys like this and that you will try it out yourself and, you know, leave me a comment on what you think and all of that. And I shall see you later. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.